Yeah.
Do we have a space where we can lock ourselves in?
Well, Strahd cannot get us? No, we do not have that place.
But Zia, you know this castle well. What is the best place that we should be at least holding ourselves up while we rest?
I don't think any place is much different than any other. And aside from the catacombs and the mother's tomb, I do not know of one. I could cast a tiny hut, and we would at least have the benefit of being one layer of defense from being counter ambushed. I think that would be. I think it would be an excellent thing to do. I can cast a tiny. No, wait. Because I can't cast tiny hut because I thought this was going to be our last go, and I didn't prepare it. Fuck! Okay. I don't have a tiny hut.
Maybe just a bad tent.
If we want to at least take a short rest, there's the room right around the corner where that desk thing is. Mm-hmm. We could use the desk to block the door, and then all we have to worry about is the stairs leading down, which is on our way anyway.
No, that is not actually the way we want to go, because that leads to the iron golem.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We do not want that room. The place we want to go is the one past the trap. Remember
okay.
The disabled?
Yeah. But there is that one room right across the hall from that door that only has the one entrance.
Yes, in which case the only thing that we would have to worry about is Strahd coming through the wall.
Yeah, well, but we have that problem no matter where we are.
That's exactly my point. Yeah, I think that is probably our best choice.
Let's do it.
It is not a fun place, but we can at least get the rest there. So
we can get a rest. We can roll some hit dice.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, so hang on. Don't just move yourselves through walls.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You have to walk around.
Only Strahd gets to do that.
Well, and also, like, just because you've been in rooms before does not mean you know what's in them now.
That's true. All right.
So, are you then planning to move west into that room and then south from there? Was that the idea?
That's correct. That's what we're doing.
Okay. So, just to refresh everybody's memory. Hang on. First of all, let me check a couple of things here. Let's do a couple of extra rolls. Okay, so to remind everybody's, refresh everybody's memory, the room so you can see the room that was just through the archway there, and then as you open the doors to the south, you emerge once more into the Hall of Bones. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys around the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls, arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not. And above those eastern doors is the mounting plate where once resided the skull of Argynvost, the dragon.
Yeah.
So, you guys can move into that room now if you want.
Alright.
Kind of fond memories, really. Retrieving the skull. The bones, are they humanoid-shaped bones, or are they actually dragon bones?
Almost almost all of the bones seem to be human bones.
Okay.
There was the dragon skull, but most of the bones are human bones. So from this room, there's the door to the north and the south, and then the big double doors to the east.
I'm not exactly a fan of Strahd's decorator. Pretty sure it's Strahd himself, but
Well, no, remember the mongrel folk, the guy who was down here the first time we came. So I think this is actually his aesthetic.
see. Well, at least it's a little less gruesome if you didn't start out human.
Yeah. Anubis has grabbed another bone and is happily chomping on it.
Anubis, that's really morbid.
Good dog.
It's the small pleasures in life.
So let us have a look this way.
Alright. And so through those double doors, you once again see the servants' hall. This hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant... Oh, never mind. I was going to say that was the description of where you met Clovis Bellevue the first time you were in this room. At the far side of the room, in an area that you haven't really explored, is sort of a it's a gate. Hang on, or the east wall here has a sturdy iron portcullis that bars the way to the area on the far side where there seem to be like casks of some kind. You guys didn't ever go through that portcullis. You just looked through it from this side. And then the 3 different doors on the north side of this wall, and then the one on the south.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Perry never made it here because he would have wanted to go through that to see it.
Yeah. I don't think Perry ever made it into the castle at all. Well, he
No.
probably did after he was taken, but...
Is somebody's cat purring? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think
Sounds
There's a
like
lawnmower
motorcycles
outside my
driving
room, so
Oh,
I'm trying to
I was
keep
going to say that's a
my
really
off.
loud cat.
All right. Yeah. So you guys can move into that that horizontal hallway there.
All right. I'm there. I'm just. Oh, here we go. I found a spot. I'm like, I don't want to go on top of anyone. Prince Justin says, dim bones, dim dry bones.
All right, one more door.
So this is you're taking the door to the north. Then is the
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
for that one.
Yep. So in there, this 20-foot square room is filled wall to wall with clutter. A long, sagging bed sits to one side under a huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places, and bright curtains are draped haphazardly about the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles all about.
A shield? There are shields here.
Crumpled shields.
I can straighten them up.
All right. Now, this is where we will rest.
Are you so you guys can move yourselves into that room? Is the intention to try to take a short rest there?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's the door made of?
The door is basically a heavy wooden door with steel bands.
Can we bar it?
You could try. It doesn't have its own mechanism for that.
Is there anything in this room that we could put in front of it?
Well, there's what I just described.
The bed.
Good.
Not the bed. That's not.
You said there were broken swords?
Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles.
I'm going to take one of the broken swords and just sort of shim it into where the hinges are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to make it more difficult to leave if Strahd comes through the wall. All right. Okay, I'm kidding. But yeah.
Everything is difficult to leave if Strahd comes through the wall.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright, so give me just a moment here. Turns out that it's not trivial to just take a short rest in Castle Ravenloft.
No.
Okay. So, are you guys chatting or anything while you're in there?
We're staying as quiet as possible in order to not draw any attention.
Where are we going? I had no thought other than leaving the tower. Where are we going?
We speak it out loud that Strahd might hear. But I think we all know where the final confrontation must happen.
The mother's tomb.
That is downstairs, yes?
Yes.
Then we will put Strahd's own bones on his table.
If there's any bones, I guarantee you we will be able to do this.
I think Esmeralda, this seems like an opportune moment for her to refresh everybody's memory, because I think this is probably something she would have discussed with everyone before, which is to make sure everyone understands there is defeating Strahd and there is destroying Strahd. Because once you kill him, he will actually just become a cloud of mist and retreat to his coffin. And he must be killed in his coffin to kill him permanently. Otherwise, he is just going to regenerate and be back to normal the next day.
Yes.
So, wherever you fight him, if you are able to destroy him and force him into that cloud of mist form, you have a very limited amount of time to go find his coffin and destroy him there, or else he will just regenerate again.
Oh boy.
But at least we won't be fighting him while we try to do that.
Yes.
Do we have any idea where his coffin is? I know we talked to the architect at some point.
In the catacombs, the three special tombs were A, for Sergei, B, for the former queen and king, Strahd's parents, and then the third one was Strahd's himself.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so
that
we'll be
seems
in this-
likely,
right.
although you never went inside any of them but Sergei's.
Right.
Yeah. So he might have moved his coffin, but that's the first place to look.
Okay.
So that's the primary reason we're going down there, is to limit the amount of time we have to do for that. Okay. So do we get our short rest?
You are making your way, trying to get through this short rest, when all of a sudden you all hear kind of a strange scuttling sound, and then from beneath various piles of junk in this room, a mob of severed hands, their mummified flesh black with soot, skitter out of the darkness across the dusty floor. And we're rolling initiative.
All right. I knew we weren't going to get this. Are you ready for us to roll?
Castle Ravenloft is not a restful place. Yes, go ahead and roll for initiative. Let me get, hang on, let me not make this overly difficult. How many of these there are there? It is, okay.
All right.
There are
I think
5 of these things. Okay. Copy. Oops. Paste. that little pachoo sound is what is the sound they make. You guys know that, but it is. They don't have mouths, so all they can do is make little pachoo noises.
How do they make pachoo noises? Because that requires a mouth. I would. Da 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 da.
Rolling hands, I hate these things!
So, I don't think it registered. I did click on Pavel, but Pavel should have a 19.
Wow. We
For
if we do well, they may not get an attack.
That would be good.
So we're all like sitting around, and these hands come out. We're all like zap, zap, bonk, crack. It's just casual.
We don't know what their defenses are, so don't.
Don't take
About
this.
anything anymore.
Okay, so these things are crawling out all over the place, but they got a lower. You guys all rolled high in initiative. That's crazy. 22, 20, 19, 19, 19, 18, 18.
Mine's like,
All right, so
oh yes, Justin, it is a handy encounter.
okay, so let's see. All right, so I guess Zia, you're up first.
Yeah, firebolt at one of the at the one closest to the one in the corner next to Pavel and Esmeralda.
Okay, so I think because she's in the way, it's going to get half cover.
I got a 23.
It's tiny, so 23 still hits. Yeah.
13 fire damage.
All right. It is incinerated. These things are not super hardy. These little tiny burned up, papery little hands.
That's what I read at this moment.
Yeah. Okay, Anubis.
And by the way, Zeus does this like casually, completely on. Oh, crawling hands. Zap.
Yeah.
Do the crawling hands count as undead?
They do. Yes, they are undead. A 10 misses, unfortunately. He
Okay.
snaps at it and it dances back and gives a rude gesture. All right, Pavel.
All right, it looks like I can Sacred Flame just a particular opponent. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
Sacred Flame is against one creature.
Okay, so he's gonna go for this one.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
The
Let
one
me
in
do
the middle of the three.
that. All right.
Middle of
That's a fail. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So what's the damage?
Let me just click on it if I can find it. Here it is.
It is incinerated by holy fire.
Yay!
Okay, Esmeralda's turn.
She's going to attack with her rapier.
Okay.
27 for 11 points of damage.
Kills that one.
Okay, she's going to step across the room, attack another one,
All right. Yeah.
and then she's got the hand axe for the third.
All right.
She misses.
She misses that one. That's the same one that dodged previously.
And she'll step out of the way. She'll take one more step out of the way because somebody else is going to want
It
to.
gets an opportunity attack against her when she moves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
That's a 13.
She misses. It misses.
All right.
Rockjaw!
You think I see one left?
Yep. One.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Cursor went the wrong way. Where is my cursor? I can't find my cursor. Hello, cursor. If I sing to it, it comes back.
Curses!
Right, there we go. Yes. Well, it's time to play Stompy Stompy with the mace. Let's see. I was worried I would have to rage. But we'll go reckless. Just for fun. 28.
There you go.
So it does hit. Yeah. You squish it.
I think my bonus damage is meant to squish it, but
Yeah.
Um,
it is smooshed flat. Yeah. Let me just. I'm checking one thing real quick.
I guess I'll spend my other attack just sort of digging through the stuff that's there, kind of exposing the ground.
See if there are any more of these things.
Yeah. Oh, we're buried on top of an ancient funeral ground.
See, there is, you feel a rustling at your back, and you discover that you catch one of these things trying to climb into your bag.
Oh, great.
But you catch it though, as you are aware of it as it's doing that, and probably just there's a last minute like wah,
and fling it on the ground.
yeah.
Bad one.
Okay, so Honor's up.
Okay, I didn't think I was gonna have to smack one, but I'll see what the blood spear does. 28.
Oh, yeah.
11.
I think you literally just like spear it right through the palm, and you just sort of raise the spear, and it's like it's impaled on it. Just
Temporary hit points. Yay!
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that because I've already got the full 2d6.
you don't
Oh,
have
okay.
to. Yeah.
Cool.
So in any event, yes, you have finished that, and so when I did those rolls, let's see how far into your you were actually only moments into your short rest when that happened. So
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen them thing before.
Yes. What do we call these things?
Shall we try again?
I think Anubis is you all hear kind of just a crunching sound, and he's kind of turned in the corner. Like, drop it.
You don't know where that's been.
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, we're continuing to try to get that rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again you settle in for your short rest, and almost an hour goes by, and then
Did we get one hit die for the hour?
no, it's
Not quite.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. This is a good one. You are almost finished with your rest when all of a sudden the door thumps, and you hear outside a voice saying, "Someone's blocked the door!" You hear a loud clamor in the outside hallway, cries of "Kill the vampire!" mixed with bold voices shouting "Never again!" and "To the crypts!" And
yay!
after another heavy shove, the door does splinter open, and you see that there are let's see, let me do the roll.
Go away.
There
We've
are
already got
4
one.
Barovian commoners carrying torches and like pitchforks and stuff like that.
What?
Hi?
Yeah, you want to go across the hall, jump over the trap, down the stairs that takes you to the catacombs.
Well, I mean, wait. Let's talk.
Yeah, so
I have a feeling.
they see you and they brandish their torches at you and just say, "Do you serve the Devil Strahd?"
Neville holds up his symbol and he's like, "Not at all. We're here to destroy him."
Good, then we are at common purpose. Let us go together now and destroy the monster once and for all.
We're
Just a few
trying
minutes.
to rest just a little bit so we
We
can
will catch up with you.
Well, maybe they can guard us.
Yes.
So we are adventurers, and we've gathered some great items that we've already destroyed the heart of Strahd. So we have the information. We are ready to work on destroying Strahd, and we would love your help. Can you just kind of watch out so we can get a quick rest, so we can be stronger as allies?
They look like they're pretty impatient. Make a persuasion roll. Yeah, okay. I think that they say, very well. How much longer do you need to rest? And I'll say that because this is not a combat encounter, You guys only need like another 10 minutes or so to
10, 15
Yeah.
minutes. Tops.
Yeah.
Very well then, we shall guard the door and wait your readiness.
Excellent.
You guys settle back in for your rest, and they're waiting outside, and you guys are quickly becoming aware that these guys are not stealthy.
Nope.
They are talking amongst themselves and psyching each other up and making basically a lot of noise.
Well, yeah, they're also between us and any of the threats. So
Yeah, and they are within the 30 feet for
Yes.
the protection.
yes,
Sure.
yes, they are.
So just let us know when we're allowed to roll hit dice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll say you guys are able to go ahead and complete your short rest.
Okay.
Which, lucky you guys, that means Shadow gets her dragon form back.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We get no spells back, right?
Not unless
Ranger
you have a
Wizard.
special feature for that. I think Zia
I-
does,
yeah.
but not generally.
That's fine. Where's my last one? 8. Okay.
Wow.
35.
Wow.
What?
Well, I rolled 6s on all 3 of my hit dice. The problem is I am down 19 due to negative energy drain, so I'm at the best I can be. But at least it means I don't spend as many hit dice.
I'm only 100 short of my max.
Alright.
All right. Okay, and then I get my wild shape. Huzzah. We're
Alright.
doing good. Took a
7.
lot of hit dice for Pablo. Well, half his hit dice.
That was half my hit dice. That's all I had left.
Oh, and you're still. I wish I could give you some of mine.
So I know we don't normally do a lot of inspiration, but seeing as how there's a lot of really deadly things coming up, would it be a ghost to say, was any of that inspiring by any
Yeah,
chance?
you know what? I think the jumping down the stairs was impressive enough. I think that's worth inspiration.
And if I see, I already have inspiration, or I would have said I should get it for the for shattering the door.
Yeah. You know what? How about this, just as a general, going forward rule too, that you guys can nominate each other for inspiration in that way.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I tend to forget about the mechanic. Yeah.
So
But yes.
what is inspiration?
It basically gives you 1 point of inspiration, lets you re-roll any one roll.
Oh, okay.
Or give you advantage if you need it.
That can help, considering my rolls. I think also if we think about the fact that like the jumping, and then we tried to rest, but these hands came out and we just kind of picked them all off, and then we get fighters in the nick of time. Like it just feels like the fates want us to do well.
One note I'll point out though is you say fighters in the nick of time.
These are peasants.
These
These are-
guys,
Allies.
you get the feeling that if Strahd hadn't been occupied and if you hadn't already taken out a number of the defenses, these guys wouldn't have made it past the drawbridge.
I'm surprised they made it past the portcullis. Because he put the portcullis down so that we wouldn't run away again.
They may have been lost for a long time in here.
I do suggest that they walk ahead of us since they're very loud.
So what's the plan? They're eager to say,
Yeah.
"Are you rested? Then by all means, let us go and destroy this monster."
All right, so first thing we have to do is we're going to the mother's tomb. There is a very specific way of destroying Strahd, because if we just kill him, he will come back tomorrow at full strength, and that helps no one. So we have to do it in a very specific way.
They're all nodding like wide-eyed.
So we need to go to the crypts where Strahd's coffin is.
Which way?
Don't we have to go to the mother's tomb first?
They're both
The
very
crypts
close
are
to
in
each
this-
other. The
okay,
crypts
yeah.
are both in the same place.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Watch out for traps. Because there is a trap right in front of us where we need to go down. So you're gonna have to jump over it. I'm trying to prevent them from me saying, yeah, right across there, and they run across, all fall in the trap, and then they're useless.
We left an X on there, though. Correct? Like we drew with chalk.
I
Yes.
believe you did.
Yeah.
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 I can help them across.
Whee!
Yeah.
So you're heading down into that that area there.
The passageway across the hall from us.
The
Yes.
dusty 10-foot wide, 30-foot long corridor, flat ceiling 10 feet overhead. To the south, a web-filled stairway spirals down into darkness. The north end of the hall ends at a wooden door, which is where you're going through. But you guys have marked the trap, warned them about it, and Rockjaw is going to help them across. So I will say that all of you make it. You know, with all of that assistance, I don't think we need to. I'm just gonna, one of those roads not taken sort of thing. Yeah, they were absolutely gonna blunder right into that trap if you didn't warn them. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys are babysitters now.
They're multiple fricks and frack,
Okay, so you guys are heading down those stairs then? Is the idea?
As we're leaving,
Mhm.
Pavel's like hanging back just a bit after everybody's successfully crossed over that area, and he's gonna, where that thing triggers,
Who?
Zia.
Yeah.
You said
Okay.
Pablo. Yeah.
I was like,
Zia's gonna hang back just a little where the trap is, and he's gonna actually take his staff and thump on it to try to trigger it, because this is the trap we had supposedly disabled. He's pretty sure that Strahd has re-enabled it, and he just wants to make sure.
What I'll say is that although thumping it with the staff does not do anything, you guys had previously established when you first discovered the trap
yeah.
that it needs more than that to trigger it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so somebody needs to actually stand on it in order to figure out.
Yeah, let's not waste one of our frickin' fracks just yet.
Okay,
It makes enough noise.
that's true.
All right,
All right.
so these guys are definitely making noise as you make your way down the.
Yeah.
So,
Anybody got a silent spell?
I could probably carry them.
All four of them.
No.
Yeah, but
So
they'll
let
still
me,
make noise.
let me go ahead and move you on to the.
Strahd knows where we are and what we are doing. There's no point in being silent.
So hang on, you guys have.
Oh, is this leads to the Iron Golem room too? doesn't
Wait,
it?
no, hang on. I'm trying to remember where this one leads because I've gotten myself disoriented here.
Oh, it's the pit that leads. It's the pit in the main order for this.
Yeah, it's 21. Wait, yeah. So where the tokens are right now is not where you are.
No, yeah. Is it this one down here?
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, so this is not actually the way that we need to go.
Okay.
Because this one will have to go past the golem. Unless there's a way to go up that trap. There's a chute.
So
that
I
leads
think
to
you
the-
guys go down those stairs and remember. Oh wait, this isn't where we were thinking.
Yeah.
And one second.
Yeah, we need
And
the
the,
other stairs.
I think the one of the guys says, "So what's down here?" And he starts to march into the water, and then suddenly drops out of sight with a scream, and he's gone.
Traps.
Traps.
That's
Traps
what
up
happened.
here.
And the others
Yeah.
are like, "Well, where is he? We have to help him."
I don't know.
You go ahead and do that, and Zia's going to go back up the stairs.
Okay, so if you guys are not showing any interest, then I
We
think
will
they-
find your friend later if you survive the fall.
So they they accompany you back. But before that happens, let's see. As you are coming back up the stairs, you're seeing at a slightly different angle here that tucked up against the ceiling. As you're coming back up, you notice a white cocoon is suspended from the ceiling amid thick webs and appears to hold something human-like.
Oh dear. Well, we need to have a look at that. We'll cut it down.
Okay. So you reach up and you slice it open, and the body of a dead Barovian slurps out, lands on the stairs, and bursts, revealing a swarm of insects.
Yay!
Yay!
So let's not do proper initiative for this one, but the insects are attacking. So I'm going to say that they are swarming over Zia first, who proposed cutting it down.
Yep.
But that's a 7.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, his mage armor is still up, so.
Yeah. So the initial swarm attack isn't doing any good. The Barovians are all freaking out and screaming. What's anybody else doing?
I'm gonna let Zia do his fireball first on them. I'm assuming.
Firebolt. Firebolt. Fireball would be a really bad idea.
Get rid of all of them.
Yeah. So it's a disadvantage with when they're all on top of you, but that still hits.
Just 6 damage though.
Yeah. So there's still a bunch of them there.
All right, and I will do my produce flame.
Okay. Yep. That hits. All right. There's still a bunch of them there. It's still more than half.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't a 1, it was a 2. I rolled a 2. I'm getting better.
Stomp.
Yeah. Yeah. Rock dust stomping a bunch. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oops.
I'm pretty sure that. Well, I stomped twice.
Yeah. All right. So it's 11.
Yep. And 9.
Okay. So I think with the 2 attacks that finishes off the rest of that swarm. And the 3 remaining Barovian commoners are alarmed, but eager to stay with you.
You have learned something. Don't poke those white cocoons.
Yeah. Don't rush forward.
I think one of them is getting a little uppity in your face of just like, you told us you knew which way to go.
If you know better, go right ahead. There was a way through there, but it's not a good way. So
I'm just thinking maybe if you don't know where to go, maybe I should lead.
If you'd like to die, go right ahead.
The last one of you that went first fell in a hole.
He looks uncertain for a moment and then says, perhaps we should stay together.
That would be intelligence.
All right.
Yep.
You're a smart man. Let's go.
All right.
So we need to cross over that trap again.
I want to make sure I'm doing this properly.
Can we even get there from here? I think we have to cross half the pass to get there.
Yeah. Well, we can get up into the big tower again, and there are ways to get out of that tower that could lead in this right direction. But we might have to cross
Can't get there
around.
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a secret trap door in the main hallway there. That red S.
That I think was that S was moved from.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere else. I'm trying to remember where that was.
Yeah,
You know what? I think it got moved by accident because where that actually was up here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I think
Secret
I
doors are
dragged
moving.
it somewhere else by accident.
All right. So
Darn.
we could go through the hearts, or we could go up those stairs that lead to the side entrance. We're in the servants area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we know that this goes through the Iron Golem room. The stairs in the northwest go through the Iron Golem room. We don't want to go through that.
Yeah, both of these. There's only two ways to go. We can go up to the servants area of the main floor, this way, or we can go up to the heart. I think we need to go up to the heart.
Up to the heart, or just up to that first floor?
Yeah, well, up to the basement of the heart tower.
Okay.
And then from there we'll see.
Yeah, it's not that far away from here.
Yeah.
So the plan from here then is to basically go back the way you came, back to that tower.
To the bottom of the tower, to the heart. Yeah.
All right.
Keep an eye out for that armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these guys are continuing to be pretty loud on the way.
Yeah, like I said.
Yep. So.
If you want to stay alive, be quiet.
Okay. So I think you guys, as you make your way and you get back up to that square room, I'll just drag you back up to.
Don't forget Rockjaw.
How did I go over here?
He's still in the resting room.
Well, you guys either move yourselves or have me move you. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, whatever. Well, just don't get on
Okay.
when I'm trying to do 10 things at once. All right. Anyway.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. As you guys are making your way into that room, out of the gloom flies a rusty blade, followed by another, and all of a sudden there are 5 flying swords attacking you.
Alright. So we're rolling initiative again?
Yep.
You want to clear out the turn order so we can
Yeah.
roll fresh?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
By the way, that's another one.
If we keep adding up all of these ones, pretty soon you'll get to 20.
That's
I'm in the
definitely
teens
how it
at
works.
this point, by the way. I said of the amount of ones I've rolled today, I'm in the teens. I stopped counting once I got to the teens.
Christian just rolled a 1, so we're at 5.
No, that's one for the commoners. But I need the flying swords. Alright. Flying swords. Attacking you guys. Alright, there. Right. So, as these things lurch out of the shadows, Shadow, you're up first.
I'm trying to decide. Sorry.
It's not time for dragons yet.
No. I'm actually trying to decide if, because I am in the front and there are a line, if I spend a spell and create wind wall, can I just stop them?
No, we'll need to.
I mean,
Save your spell slots.
I mean, up to you. It's your call.
I'm not.
Unless things get really dire, just stick to cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So, yeah.
Okay.
That hit.
A 12 misses, unfortunately.
That's what I thought.
Sword is quick and agile as it bobs and weaves out of your.
They're not evil, they're constructs, right?
Well, they're not undead. They are
they're
evil.
not undead. Is it just an undead that I did?
They're not subject to that
Okay.
the icon, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
They're evil in the sense that they work for Strahd. Okay, Honor.
I'm getting flashes of the Tachicomas from just in the shell. They're not evil. They have these high girlish voices. Okay.
They weren't evil at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Okay.
unionized.
They like to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
These
Hold
things
on a
want to
second.
kill you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come up here and hit it with Blood Spear.
Okay.
27?
That hits.
Nice.
9.
Alright. You do 9 piercing damage. It's definitely damaged. But it's kind of hard to gauge on a sword. Okay, Rockjaw.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna step forward. With the mace, I'll batter away at this guy in the corner.
Alright.
Again, yeah, I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay, 21 hits.
I finally would have done great.
You're not raging, so just 13, correct?
Just 13. But imagine if I'd actually been able to do the advantage and finally actually all of the things kicked into motion. It's still up?
Yep.
Yeah.
You've damaged it, but it's still up.
I'm gonna beat away at it again then.
Alright. 16 misses. It ducks and weaves out of the way.
Wow.
Anubis.
Anubis is gonna come up here and take a snap at it.
Alright.
This same one.
Okay.
Okay.
10
10?
10 misses. Alright. Zia?
Zena is going to duck around behind Pavel and shoot a firebolt at the one that Rockjaw is firing.
Alright.
13. Nope.
Misses.
Nope.
Alright. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is like, these are not so easy to hit after all. She's going to step up here and cast lightning bolt down the line.
Ooh. Nice.
There you
They
go.
make
That's a good
dexterity
idea.
saving throws?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be basically right to left, like in order that they would be hit otherwise. So that's. What are they trying to get?
Her spell save DC is well, Fooey. Because it didn't actually.
Should
Hold
be
on,
for
hold on.
spellcasting.
It is.
Yeah, some of the way spells work on the stat blocks is kind of busted.
Yeah.
It's
no,
in the
okay.
spellcasting section of her little stat list, which I could pull up if I need to.
Oh, there it is. It's DC 14.
But. Okay, so that's actually 2 successes and 2 failures then.
Okay, and the basic is 8d6, right?
Is that right? Yep.
29 points. is the
Okay,
DC.
so the 2 that failed are just basically reduced to little piles of smoking slag on the ground, and the one that was already damaged is also destroyed. This other one that succeeded takes 14 and is pretty bad, but not totally destroyed. That's pretty effective.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. All right. So Pavel is going to Sacred Flame. There we go.
Which one?
Oh, sorry. This guy.
Okay.
Because he's.
That's a failure, and that's enough to destroy it. So that one is gone.
Yay!
Hey. The commoners are looking buoyed by this, and they say, "Oh, these things are easy to destroy."
No, they're not. We
They're
just said
rushing
they're
up.
hard.
Yeah, and this guy is kind of trying to push past Anubis, and they're all three going to make their own attacks against it. They all miss. They have sword. They do have swords. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing. That was totally not the right attack from them. That didn't make sense. Here we are. They have pitchforks, is what they have.
Yeah, that was the flying sword.
Yeah. One of them hits for 2 piercing damage. And he's
They're
like,
much better with the
"Ha! I
pitchfork."
did it!" But it's not destroyed yet. So that's their turn. Shadow, you're up.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna. Guys! No, back up! Did that hit?
16 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm so distracted by these morons.
Honor, you're up.
Okay, let's see if I have same look. Cross your fingers. Blood spear. No.
You're feeling pretty good because it's like, hey,
Hey,
you guys
this-
are having trouble hitting them too. So,
Yeah.
all right, Rockjaw.
Lee, you somehow got like my rolls. I don't know how that happened.
You know,
Oh, it transfers. See, I'm below you in the screen thing, and it just kind of comes down.
I think I can hit from there, right? Is that close enough? Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
you'd
weird
have to
angle here.
basically shove one of the guys out of the way, but I think you
let's
could do that
definitely
without difficulty.
Probably better that one. But
So you're all, right now you're kind of standing on top of Anubis, but
That's fine.
I couldn't see Anubis from my angle, sorry.
it's fine.
yeah, so let me get him out of there.
I suppose I could zoom in on the thing. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna swing recklessly at this thing. What the hell?
Okay.
The mace goes snicker snack.
18 hits.
18 hits.
Yay!
Or 12.
That takes it down. You slam it to the ground, and the blade snaps against the floor under the weight of your mace.
Yay.
All right. The commoners cheer. Ha! Huzzah!
Shh.
Let's,
They nod.
all right. Let us continue.
All right. So you make your
So-
way up those stairs.
Yes.
Shadow, while they're moving, Shadow mutters under her breath to Honor, or Rockjaw, whoever she's next to, quietly enough that they can't hear, is, you realize as soon as, if they make it long enough to see Strahd, we're just gonna have to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause
Meat shield. I lean over and just meat shields.
he's just gonna charm them, so.
Well, if we can keep them within the area of the icon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Then we don't have to kill him.
Okay, so let me get everybody back on the appropriate map here.
I'll be right
I'm a
back.
little guilty about this. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think they'd leave if we told them to.
Almost like this random encounter of encountering these Barovian commoners is designed to complicate your lives.
And Chris Cheston posted, "And I helped," says one of the commoners.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he feeling inspired?
So I don't know if double check you guys and make sure. I think Esmeralda should be back. Double check her HP. Make sure everyone's good on this map, just because it sometimes shifts when you go from one map to another.
Let me fix that.
Oh, wait a minute. Mine just jumped up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry. I did yours instead of Pavel's. My bad. I'll bring it back down.
Cool. I just healed a lot. Awesome.
I was like, Pavel's is all messed up. Why is he down to 45 now?
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, make sure that your HP is what it ought to be, and if it is for everyone, okay. So you have emerged once again from these stairs onto this mosaic floor. At least for the moment, there's no sign of the of that animated armor. So from here, there are the stairs that go up that you came down previously, and the one hallway to the north.
Zia points to that hallway and says, that hallway almost certainly goes to some defenses along the wall and does not go any further up. We can skip that.
Okay.
So we go back up the tower.
Back up the tower. Oh, yes.
I am tired of those stairs.
You and me both.
And Anubis just whines.
Yeah.
So,
Your
can we
calves ache.
explain the tower and the stairs to the commoners?
I think they're really confused and frustrated right now because I thought we were going down to the crypts.
We are, but the castle is a maze. We have been through much of it. We will be going finding the right passageway quite soon.
Okay, they agree to follow you, but they're definitely bickering amongst themselves about whether they should stay with you or not, and they're continuing to make a lot of noise. Shh. They start bickering in a harsh whisper, like
Stage whisper.
they
Can you
kind
guys
of
walk
keep
ahead of us?
telling us what to do. All right. See.
Yeah, but we kind of know what we're doing and actually
Alright.
killed things.
So depending on what you guys are doing, before I move all the tokens around, so the first landing, you go up one level 40 feet worth of stairs, and there's this one opening to another cobweb pathway, or you can keep going upwards.
Zia's going to look down that corridor. Take a.
Basically, the cobwebs are so thick that you can't really see more than a few, like 10, 15 feet before you would need to kind of burn or clear the cobwebs away in some way.
He'll use a firebolt to shoot down there.
All
Have
right.
you not learned from the last cocoon?
Nope.
So as you clear some of the cobwebs away, just so I want to kind of be aware, are like you guys trying to move quickly, or are you like searching around for any detail, or you're just looking for your right path, or what? Like
Zia's mostly focused on keeping oriented.
okay,
Yeah.
And Shadow is mostly focused on following along, but keeping an eye out for the Strahd or the suit of armor or anything else.
okay.
And Honor is wondering why all these people have blue tinted skin. Is it just because they haven't seen the sun in so long?
That's pretty much it.
But yeah, she's keeping an eye out for threats. She's probably hanging back in the back, keeping an eye out for threats coming.
This is another corridor going to defenses. See the arrow slits down there? We need to keep going up.
Pavel has determined the cause of the blue skin. It seems that they're all from a town that everyone seems to be infected with art stylitis.
Oh yeah, it obviously that's not fatal, but it is
just,
very unfortunate.
well, to outsiders, but everyone that grew up with them.
We need to give them some better color. I think that we should get them some shirts. Red would be a good color.
Maybe
one of
some
the
face paint.
commoners kind of says, "No, I don't look good in red."
Don't bleed then.
And then they start having a loud conversation about the merits of purple versus green.
They're Drazi. I love it.
Oh dear.
Whoosh.
All right. So, are you continuing up then?
Yep.
Cautiously.
Yes, very cautiously.
So, another 40 feet up the stairs. Let me again move these guys out of the way and get our commoners, and then all of you. And so, as you, oh, sorry, you should actually be over
Do we have to
here.
go all the way back to the top of the castle to get to the bottom of the castle?
And then let me get the where are these guys here? Okay, so you're all then coming up these stairs here, and so there's the landing, and so at this landing there is an opening here to the west that I'll reveal a little bit more of. And then, of course, the opening here to the east and kind of to the northwest there.
Those two archways lead outside, so they will not take us in the direction we want to go.
Yeah, you do see that out through those doorways. You see ramparts and you know the
Lightning flashes
sky
and stuff.
outside. Yes.
So
We need to be careful. There may be more guardians along the way.
yes. So let us
Let's
have a
just
look.
look around.
Let's just have a look this time. And Esmeralda will move forward and keep an eye out for traps and that sort of thing.
Okay. Hold on, I'm doing various rolls here.
Rockjaw falls, y'all die.
The end.
Okay, so let's see. Guys get another random encounter. Somehow they're more frequent now. What changed them?
Yeah, it's a random pile of clothes.
Hey, this is
Wait,
great.
didn't we
Yeah.
fight evil
Asher.
clothes already?
The vampire Escher went skinny dipping.
Or was that
Oof,
evil
okay.
from-
All right. So, what you guys see as you move through this, you know, and look through that hallway. Something's really slow. Let me read you the description of this room. Up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs. Okay, so the room the long hallway you see there is dark alcoves line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminates the hall, lighting the faces of life-size human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror. And as you are, this doesn't happen yet. Not while you guys are all on the stairs. So what are you doing? As this is what you see.
All right. If we go further up, we will reach places that we are familiar with, but that passage might go someplace good too. And he points, and Zia points down to the south there. What do you think?
I'm looking to your expertise on this one.
We should be careful for those statues if they are.
I am deeply suspicious of those statues.
And tribes.
Yes. If we climb further, then the next steps is the bridge, and that is likely to be a dangerous place.
It may be where the armor is again.
The armor is. Let us. I think we should go to the south here. down that side passage.
Okay.
What's it look like at the end of that passage? Can we see it from here?
There seem to be stairs in the shadows that look like they go.
The south one.
Oh, the south is just a door.
Just a regular plain old wooden door.
Door. Yep, just a door.
I think we should go that way.
All right.
Plain door?
Yes.
I will watch for the statues. Go quietly, specifically looking at the villagers.
Yep.
If you make any noise, I may have to silence you.
Yeah, the stairs, incidentally, at the end of this corridor go down.
Mm-hmm.
That almost certainly
Just
goes to
because
the
the
iron.
drawing sometimes is confusing.
Yes. I have a feeling those go to the iron golem rooms.
You are actually 3 levels up from that.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
there's a lot of stairs that go many,
Yeah,
many
that's
levels.
true. It's true.
Ah,
Just want to make
it's a
sure
very-
you guys, since it's, you would, as characters in the scene, would certainly be very aware of how many stairs you've climbed.
Yeah,
But
oh,
it's
yeah.
easy to brush past that here. But yeah, up to you guys.
And then the party spent 5 sessions wandering around looking for the right staircase. I'm gonna just stand there watching the statues as people move by.
Okay. You notice that every time the lightning flashes outside, illuminating the room, the facial expressions on the statues have changed subtly.
Don't blink.
I kind of want to throw one of the few pittons I have left into the middle of the room to see what happens. Like if they're going to.
That may wake them all up.
Okay.
If we can get
Good point.
past without waking them, then that is fine.
Okay.
Are you going to do that?
Pavel is not going to be the first one down that passageway to the south. As an
Or Zia, I'm assuming you mean?
Sorry, Zia. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's not like it's been a problem before. Zia's not going the first one down, and Esmeralda is on guard along with Rockjaw. So
Okay.
someone
Well,
else needs to go first.
all right,
Villager?
I will. I will. I don't trust the villagers.
Okay. So you're.
So, approaching the door cautiously.
Okay.
And Anubis is.
Are you
Right there.
listening at the door or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen at the door and see if I can see if there's anything on the other side.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
7.
Ugh.
Can't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
Yep. So I'm going to crack open the door and peek through.
Okay. So here's what you see. A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Kolyana.
Well, this explains a great deal.
I think we've probably found one of Strahd's private rooms.
Yes, and I like the look of that door across the way.
So there is a double door on the west wall, one door on the south wall, and there's the one that you're coming through on the north here, and another door on the north as well.
Is Honor going in?
Yeah, I mean, you've peeked through so far. That's all that we've, I think the commoners are probably going to go ahead and say, oh, it's just a library, and they're going to be...
Stop! Stop! Stop!
No,
Don't
no.
listen to me. Honor,
Without-
by the way, I am going to touch you and give you guidance. It means that you can roll a d4 and add that number to one ability check of your choice. So the next time you need to do something.
Okay,
How
good.
long
Should have
does it
done that
last
before you
there?
peeked in.
It lasts a little while.
Yeah.
Last till she uses it.
Yeah. Okay, so commoners haven't died yet, right?
They went into the room and they're just kind of looking around it and marveling at the luxury. It's probably they've seen nice looking furniture maybe once or twice in their whole lives.
Okay.
Esmeralda and Zia are crossing the room fairly straightforwardly towards the door on the far side.
Okay.
So before you move any further, what's everyone else doing? Let's just try to get a sense of where everybody is at any given moment.
Shadow and Pavel are going to be kind of close to the door, maybe not quite in yet. I don't know. What's Rockjaw doing?
Pavel's in the wall.
Oh, well, sorry.
Well, and also your allies are proceeding across the room. You are staying outside the room and waiting?
Well, I wanted to know what Rockjaw's doing before I entered.
Rockjaw's kind of lingering behind just to make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okay. So Pavel will go through the door, and Shadow is peeking through, still with Rockjaw. By the way, guys, don't go too far from me. I have protection for you. If you leave my area, you are not going to be protected.
The door slams shut.
Oh. Damn it.
Everybody roll initiative. Let me clear out the tracker and we're gonna get them all in there.
Alright.
Ah,
Oh,
wow.
Another
We're
one.
paying for that high one before, it looks like.
Alright.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
not too
definitely
bad.
doing that.
oh, hello.
So, as you guys are, some of you are in the room either marveling at it or proceeding across. Some of you hanging back. The doors slam shut. So, Rockjaw and Shadow, you are suddenly in darkness again as the door has slammed itself shut, separating you from the others. Those of you in the study are seeing the flickering shadows cast from each of you in the firelight, except for Pavel, whose shadow is still missing. But you see, emerging from the dark shadows of the various pieces of furniture, 6 spectral figures melt up out of the shadows, and then passing through the double doors without them opening is Strahd.
Great.
Of course.
So let me place all of these on the...
So, Shadow, back to the temple? I can't even do that one character.
Yeah, for some reason, Anubis's hit points are not transferring over.
Okay, so as I mentioned, every time I go to a new layer, double check the because for some reason it's not always updating. So.
Yeah.
Alright, and then... So, this is built out of a random encounter, so taking me a moment to get everything. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
And then... where is my...
Well, we started with Strahd, and it looks like we're going to finish with Strahd.
Yep. Yeah.
More
The
allies
good
now.
news. The good news is that we are all in range of the icon.
Yep.
And
Two of you are not in the room.
Yeah, but they're still in range of the icon.
I have a feeling that's not going to be too long. That's going to
Yeah.
be too long.
stay on this side of the room because the icon's on the other side of the door.
Yep.
Okay. So, has everyone got their initiative set?
I
Yep.
believe so.
All right, great. So it is actually the Strahd in the Shadows actually got to go first. It's like the reverse of last time. Okay, so the Shadows, which are undead. Let's see if I can get selected stuff. Two of them go after two of those commoners there. And I guess they're in range too, so it is disadvantaged. So one of them hits and the other misses. And so the hit is 5 necrotic damage, and you see that this shadow sticks its spectral hands right through his heart, and he just freezes, goes pale, and then falls over. He's dead. The other one, he dodges out of the way as he misses there. Now one of these shadows is going after Anubis. It's an 11 to hit, or an 11 to hit. Lee?
17.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Okay. One's going after Esmeralda, and one's going after Zia, and one's going after Honor. And I think that's all three. So, Esmeralda, Zia, Honor in that order. So 21 against, so 19 against Esmeralda for 9 necrotic damage, and your strength and her strength score is reduced by 1d4. So let me roll that.
For some reason, I can't grab her icon.
Okay, her strength score is reduced by 4.
Yeah.
I think I must have controlled her because I've got her here.
Okay.
Something is screwy here. Yeah, the Roll20 is acting up on me a little bit. But yeah, so her strength score is reduced by 4.
I got it. I'm making note.
Okay. And then the against Zia is an 11, which I think misses.
That's correct. That is correct.
Okay. All right, and then unfortunately, it would have been a crit, but it's at disadvantage, so it's against Honor is an 8, which still misses, I think.
Yep.
All right, that is the 3 shadows, and then Strahd, I think, is going to wander his way over to Pavel and make an unarmed attempt to grapple. So even at disadvantage, that's a 19.
Okay, I assume that is going to do it.
I'm pretty sure it does, yeah.
Yep.
So it's not damaging,
Armor
though.
class is 20. Armor class is 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Pavel's good.
Stupid Sergei's
Glad I
armor.
checked. That's right. He has
Yeah.
Sergei's armor.
All right, well, he's gonna try again then. Another
He failed.
19 again. Okay, so that didn't that did not work that time. Okay, so that's his turn. So it is actually Pavel's turn now.
All right, Pavel is he's going to use 5 charges on his holy symbol, and he's going to present the holy symbol and make it shed sunlight, and this is actual sunlight.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
And so 30 feet from him is sunlight.
Okay. The
And it will
room
last for 10 minutes.
suddenly bursts into bright sunlight as though it's suddenly day, and Strahd visibly recoils. And I think, let me double check how that works mechanically for him.
I'm hoping it's really bad and I didn't waste this.
Well, it's definitely not good for him, for sure. Okay, so it waits until his turn to take effect, though. But he is immediately very unhappy. And in fact, all of the other shadows in the room look very weak suddenly as well. All right, that's his turn to do that.
It's a good thing my shadow's outside of the room.
That's his turn to do that. He's done with his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can really go anywhere. So.
All right. So Strahd is going to use a legendary action, though, to try again to hit him, to grapple him.
Fingers crossed.
Hang on. At disadvantage, it's still okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so
That icon's awesome.
okay, and so that makes it Zia's turn.
Zia is going to send his falcon familiar to deliver a bestow curse on Strahd.
Okay.
All right.
He's casting it at level it's level 3. Yeah, okay, level 3.
Okay.
It is a wisdom save.
All right, Strahd is going to make his wisdom saving throw. It's wait, let me double check to make sure that the sunlight doesn't mess him up for there.
Well, even if it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately he is able to resist the effect.
Okay.
And then, as a familiar, I mean, he's still a creature, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, he can take a reaction to.
So I think getting an unarmed strike reaction as it tries to move away. But at disadvantage, it's just the 13. What's his armor class? Do you have those stats?
I don't think it's much better than that, but I think it's close enough. Hold on.
Always worth checking.
Nope, it is 13, so that hits, and it destroys it.
Yeah. So.
But,
he's so this falcon swoops down, attempts to lay its spell effect on Strahd, but Strahd's hand seizes up, grabs it, and seems to crush it in his hand, but then it just poofs into nothing.
Yes. And Zia will accept the and I can't move. Oh, that is what's wrong. That is what's wrong. Okay, I had the wrong tool. He will accept the. Actually, he's going to take two. He's going to lose. Yeah, he's going to take two attacks of opportunity if he tries to get out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's going to stay there.
All right.
Unless he disengages and moves.
He already took an action.
So. Okay, Anubis' turn.
All right. Anubis is going to bite at this thing right here, conveniently placed so that he can bite at it. And let's get back to that screen. And 9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right. Esmeralda
is going to. She's still got a lot of her spells.
Well, while she's thinking about it, Strahd takes another legendary action to swipe at Pavel again.
Yeesh. How many of these does he have? Yep, it gets.
So Pavel is grappled.
Okay. How does that work for the whole sunlight thing?
The holy symbol is still giving off the sunlight, but it doesn't take effect until Strahd's turn, and these are legendary actions.
Yeah. Okay. Esmeralda. She's going to cast mirror image. No, actually. Yeah. She's gonna accept the opportunity attacks and go and attack Strahd.
Okay. So that's 2 opportunity attacks at disadvantage in the sunlight, which is not like a universal thing, but against shadows specifically, it definitely is.
Yeah.
So that's a 6 and an 8. They miss.
They both missed.
All right. She attacks
And she's
Strahd, who's
attacking
grappled.
Strahd.
Yeah. Okay.
16.
16, I believe misses, but let me double check that. Nope, 16 actually is just hits.
Okay. That reduced that damage because reduce that damage by 2 because her strength is drained.
Right. Okay.
So that's a 4 damage for the first one.
All right.
And then the hand axe is a 23.
All right.
So 7 damage for that.
All right. Yeah. So she gets a couple of swipes in on him. All right. Shadow, your turn. You are not aware of any of this. All you really know is that the door slammed shut, and now they're shouting on the other side.
What kind of door is it?
It's a heavy, sturdy wooden door with steel bands.
Okay.
Hold an action until Lockjaw blasts it open.
Yeah, and my other question is, can I see sunlight from the cracks?
Yeah, I think you probably do see some bright light from the around the.
I would assume that would hint to me. There's some major Strahd business going on in there. I'm going to hold my action, but my action is going to be my cantrip of produce flame until after Rockjaw barrels his way through that door or uses his mace, because I am not strong enough to do anything.
Okay. So that's Shadow then. Honor, your turn.
Okay. Fire an arrow at Strahd or attack the shadow thing.
I could definitely use help against these shadows.
Okay. Alright. We'll just do that then.
Because remember, I'm already drained, so I don't have a whole lot of hit points, even after the rest.
Yeah. Fortunately, I do have spell slots left, so that I can heal you if you stick close to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna blitz spear this shadow down below me.
Okay.
And that's 10, so that
10
probably
misses.
misses. Yeah.
Does Anubis get a coordinated attack?
Now that I don't think he does if I miss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He does.
Oh, he does.
When you make
Okay.
a weapon attack. Yeah.
Okay. Then sure. 14.
14 hits.
14 hits.
Attacking the one below you. Right?
Yeah. For 15 damage.
Okay. Shadows are resistant to non-magical piercing damage, but takes 7. He does tear into it somewhat, and it makes a strength saving throw.
Yep. And it fails.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is technically immune to prone. It is a shadow.
Okay.
So, sorry.
So
it
no
is not
playing out.
prone.
So no playing out Peter Pan for us.
No. Okay. So that was Honor's turn. Rockjaw.
You know, I gotta get that tattooed. Breaker of doors. Which way does the door move? Swing outward towards me, or
I think it swings forward, like away from you.
Away from you.
into the room? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'd probably take a couple of steps back. And I will try to ram the door open.
Make an athletics check.
21.
Believe it or not, that's only just enough. Or a 20 would have done it, but it needed that much. But yeah, so you barrel through the door now, leaving it open. That's your turn to do that, though. It's your
Can
action.
I continue my movement then?
It's your action, yeah. So you can move.
Okay. I see Strahd there. Damn it.
Technically, he's used his reaction already, but you wouldn't know
No.
that, I guess. But yeah, he's right there.
I'll move to behind Strahd.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to rage.
All right.
And now, do we have a free action turn up, right? A held action go off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
pretty
Shadow
much.
dust.
shadows produce flame.
Yes. Sorry.
That hits.
12
All right.
points. Something.
Yeah, you throw it, and the fire blisters against him, and he snarls at you. Okay, we're back up at the top of the initiative. It is the shadows again. This shadow that's going to attack that was attacking the Barovian commoner is going to do so again.
Did the Barovian commoners get a turn?
Yeah,
You
no,
know
they
what?
haven't.
They didn't. You're right. I'm gonna just. You know what?
I mean, it's fine to stick them at the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. So that guy, the first one is going to attack the shadow that was attacking him. He misses. This other guy, I think. Yeah. You know what? He'll come around and he's going to try to take on Strahd. He's the one that actually hit the flying sword earlier, so he thinks he's hot stuff. And an 18 actually does hit.
So he is actually hot stuff. Is his
Yeah.
name
He
Gaston?
really is helping.
I think we should name him Gaston.
I think we should.
Okay, so that, the shadow that was attacking the, commoner does so. Or I think I actually rolled it earlier and it was a 6, so, never mind. So that, that first attack was the one against the commoner, so that's another miss. This second one was against Anubis, but it's a disadvantage, so a 13 would miss.
Mm-hmm.
Against Honor, that's going to be a
That's a
critical
miss.
miss.
Yeah.
Against Zia is actually getting 2 of them because this guy is coming up against him. 15 and a 12.
The 15 hits.
Okay, so it's not the +6, it's just the 8. But I'm gonna
Okay.
roll 4. Ooh, that's another 4. So your strength score, Zia's strength score, is also reduced by 4.
Okay.
What was that
Alright.
about great restoration before?
Okay.
Well, I did save that spot.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then the other one that's up by Pavel is going to attack him. That's a 12, so that's going to miss. Okay, it is Strahd's turn, and now because you see him reacting to the sunlight, and the sunlight is definitely burning him, and he actually takes 20 radiant damage just right off the bat.
Nice.
However, he's also got Pavel grappled. He's going to try once to bite him. 19! Damn it! Okay, and
Good.
so and then with that, he is going to you know what? Yeah. Hang on. Something else should have happened. When okay, you know what? I don't want to cheat this. Okay, something else should have happened in the meantime, so I'm going to have Esmeralda find her shadow has also detached from her, and another shadow appears.
Okay.
and so that one is getting its attack on her now. That was the lair action that should have happened before the shadow's turn.
22 hits.
Yeah. So that's 13.
Well, no, wouldn't it
No,
be a
it's the
5?
sun.
It's at disadvantage, so it is.
Oh, that's right. So
Yeah.
it misses. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but that was Strahd's turn. And then at the end of his turn, he is moving without opportunity attacks, and he moves to here.
So he releases Pavel then.
Yes, he releases Pavel from the grapple. All right, it is Pavel's turn.
Okay, just a quick. Okay, good. Yeah, so Pavel is going to Sacred Flame the shadow closest to him.
Okay. All right. Shadows, Sacred Flame. Gets an 18.
Dang it.
It misses.
Because I was really hoping I could then move, but I can't. Well, you know what? His AC is 20, so let's gamble. So
Okay.
he's going to move. That's not the move tool. He's going to move following Strahd. Although actually, he's actually just going to move to like about here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because that keeps him. He actually doesn't even have to deal with the attack of opportunity because he's still within range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's just moved himself so he's 5 feet closer to Strahd.
All right. Zia.
There's not too many places that are safe in this area, but if he takes too much more strength drain, he's in tough shape. So he's going to disengage and move to here.
All right. Like, oh, I see. Yeah. All right.
Because his strength is way too low to be engaging with shadows, even with disadvantage.
I like how he's got 2 meat shields.
Yeah, well, that's this is not the first time he's done that.
3 meat shields.
Yeah,
Who's the third?
Racha?
yeah.
Is Rakja and is Anubis over there?
No, Anubis is on the south side of the room.
Yeah, Anubis is down here with me.
Okay, so that's Zia's turn.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's keep moving. Anubis.
Anubis is going to keep biting this one right beneath Honor.
Okay.
Because we actually did damage to that one.
That's
24
Oh, nice.
for 14, so 7.
Okay, yeah. So that one, it's the one that you were attacking before, right?
Yeah, it's the one right below me.
All right. So that shadow is looking pretty thready and, it's like it's falling apart. All right. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Esmeralda is going to attack the shadow. Actually, there's only one of them that she would take. Yeah, her armor class is pretty good. She's and it's a disadvantage. Pavel moved up, so yeah, she's going to chase Strahd. She's going to take an opportunity attack from that one shadow,
Okay.
and attack Strahd.
All right. Let's do the opportunity attack. It's a 6.
Misses. Attacking Strahd. Oh, critical miss. 24 for 11 points.
Woohoo!
And a 24 for 6.
He's really
Wait,
good.
Wait, no, sorry. Reduce that. She's strength drained. It's 9 and 4.
Right. Okay, and those are. Hang on, let me. All right. So that is 9 and 4, so 13.
Hold
correct?
on, no. These are not strength-based weapons. These are dexterity-based weapons. Those are full damage.
Okay.
So those are 11 and 6.
So it should have been another 4 from before too, right?
Another 4 from before. Yeah.
So minus 21. Yeah. He is definitely taking damage there, and he is looking almost feral in frustration. But just after she finishes with that, he shoves open the door behind him and flees through it.
And takes no opportunity attacks?
Correct.
Of course not.
So the sunlight isn't suppressing anything. It is.
So he did not go through the wall. He opened the door.
Oh right.
Yeah. He was not able to phase through the walls with the sunlight.
Yeah. Well, he didn't at least.
Yeah.
So, but he ducks through the door and has fled the room and slams the door behind him though. So it's closed. Okay, so that was a legendary action. Shadow.
Okay. I just want to check one thing because I have a plan and I don't know if it'll work.
Well, why don't you say your plan and see
Yeah,
whether...
no, I was trying to see if I could just send Moonbeam into the other room with like a guess of where he might be, but I don't know if I could do that if I can't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many of us in here to really use that to its fullest benefit, I think.
No, I can cast it wherever I want it. I wouldn't have to push it through you guys to get somewhere, but I can't see him, so that doesn't help me. So I'm going to produce flame at the closest shadow dude right here.
Unfortunately, 11 misses.
Yeah. Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So,
Honor.
Honor's turn. The one that's right below you is pretty hurt.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and keep dealing with these shadow things.
Alright.
28, crit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
12.
Yeah, that you destroy that one. It dissipates.
That's one. And Anubis gets his coordinated attack. He's going to attack this one that's right behind him.
Okay.
And so that's 20.
A 20 hits, yeah.
For 22. So 11.
Wow!
Yeah, that's a powerful hit from Anubis. It's not destroyed, but it's pretty hurt.
Cool.
All right. Rockjaw.
I saw Strahd go through the other door, which is annoying. But I see Pavel's in trouble, so I will recklessly attack the one right beside Pavel.
Why don't you go after the one that's next to you? Oh, because you're.
There isn't one next to me.
There isn't?
No?
The only one next to him is the one next to Pavel.
What's this one?
That's a
That's a villager.
That's a commoner.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like a shadow. I'm sorry.
No, that's the Barovian commoner. These are the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard to tell apart.
That's what it is.
So yeah, recklessly. I critted finally.
All right.
All right, let's see how bad this gets. I want to see this be mean. So
All right.
23 plus 6, so 29.
Kablamo! It's gone.
Yay!
That was actually 30, but yeah.
Yeah, you annihilated it.
Then I'm going to move forward to this one. Whoops, I didn't mean to walk onto the commoner.
Yeah, you shove him out of the way.
More or less.
Excuse me, pardon me.
And again, actually, reckless doesn't matter. It only happens once anyway. So, just a regular attack.
I mean, it should still be with advantage, right? Reckless is for your whole turn, isn't it?
No,
Not that it matters.
I'm sure it is.
It matters.
it's your first attack on the turn.
I think you decide on your first.
Oh wait, no, yeah, so
Yeah,
it gives you
yeah.
advantage during the
Yeah,
turn.
so it's definitely still with advantage.
Well, it was still.
It would hit either way.
So
but-
11.
All right. 11. It is, pretty wounded, but not destroyed. Okay. All right. Once again, Shadow, the door slams in your face.
Damn it!
And you all hear the double doors that Strahd just passed through kind of rattle as well. All right. It is the Shadow's turn.
Stepped in. I don't know why I didn't move.
The one that had been attacking the commoner is now attacking Esmeralda, who's right there.
At least he is in a good position to open the door
And that
for you.
misses with disadvantage. The one that's been attacking, that Anubis just attacked, is attacking him. That's at disadvantage, is going to miss. One is attacking you, Honor. Whew, boy, alright, they're all missing now. I think you get this one too. Wow, they're all rolling super low this round.
And I don't even have bark skin up.
This last one is attacking this other commoner. And even with disadvantage, that does hit. And that guy is dead. His life energy is sucked from him. Yeah, he was the good one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're left with one meat shield.
Yeah, he is dead. Alright.
Mother Dragon says, I love it when the DM talks technical. Blammo! It's gone.
That is the technical term. Okay, so that was the Shadow's turn. You don't have eyes on Strahd at the moment. But let me make sure I'm doing the appropriate things. Okay.
I'm sorry, you said it's turn?
It was Strahd's turn, but you don't know where he is.
Yeah.
You know, like, the doors that he ran through, but you don't see him.
Yeah. But
Pavel.
okay. I'm going to say confirm this dude so I can move.
Alright, this Shadow makes a dexterity saving throw and gets a 13.
Excellent.
And that one is destroyed.
Excellent. So, can I open the doors? I mean, I can move, but
you can
I
attempt
would-
to open the doors, but you'll need to make an athletics check to do so.
Okay.
The door
I would recommend not doing that.
Up to you.
Did that do it?
It actually does, yeah.
Okay. And can I complete my action, my movement, or?
Yes, so let me describe what you see in this next room.
Wait,
So, what?
was that? Okay, it was Pablo going through. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Pablo.
Where's my thing of describing the...
Uh-oh.
What?
I see a pretty face.
Yeah.
So what you see in this room, sweet smells waft from... Come on, what? Roll 20 is slowing down on me. Sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedclothes is... Oops. Hang on. She is not in the bed. But you see a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor. But she is sitting on this little divan here.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. It's somebody else. Okay.
It's not Irina.
Okay.
It is a woman that you have not met before. But let me give you all a handout of her. So it is she is in early 20s perhaps, slight young woman, dressed in a nightgown and looking at you with a little bit of a blank expression.
It looks like she
she's-
has no
she's a little bit
eyes.
startled. She has eyes. They're just
No, they just look like they're all whites.
They're just light colored. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I mean, they're just pale blue. That's all. Okay.
Is there a handout? Or-
Yeah, I just shared it.
I didn't get it.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
I'm not sure what section it's supposed to be.
Okay, hang on. It is
Okay.
handout Gertruda. It is in all of the. Okay, fine.
There it is.
Now it showed up.
Okay.
There
There it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Alright.
she's got a black ribbon around her neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is
Okay.
no sign of Strahd.
Okay.
Pavel, we need your help.
Yeah, I feel like he should say something nice to her.
Hi.
We're not here for you. Hello,
She's like-
we're not here for you. He said hello, and we're not here for you.
I know. I heard you. I'm saying she said, "Hmm."
Oh, okay.
Like she's confused.
Do not fear. All right. So that's the end of Paul's turn. I'm not going to have him continue through. I'm just going to have
Okay.
him
All right,
on this side of the door.
Zia.
Zia's really worried about that shadow over there. So, but he's not close enough to get an opportunity attack. So he's
Is he
gonna.
maybe worried about the shadow on the other side of the door?
He's not strong anymore.
No.
He's gonna go over here
We could try.
and he's gonna firebolt the one that's over by the fireplace.
Just so you're aware, mechanically, Zia right now is literally incapable of pulling the door open. Like the DC
Okay.
required, he
Thank
could
you.
not roll high enough to do it.
All right.
25.
Which one are you attacking? The one that what you?
The one closest to the fireplace.
All right, that hits. And
15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. It is almost completely destroyed. Not quite, but almost.
Okay.
All right.
turn.
That is Zia's turn. It is Anubis' turn.
Okay. Anubis is going to bite this one at his back. 18?
18 hits.
20.
And he
So for
tears
10.
that he tears that one to pieces, and it dissolves back into the real shadows in the room. All right.
Yay!
Esmeralda's turn.
Esmeralda is going to go forward to support Honor, I think, because Rockjaw is there for that other one.
Okay.
So he's going to attack. Do either of those look a bit worse off than the other?
No, neither of those have taken any damage.
Okay, she's going to attack the one directly in front of her then.
Okay.
20 for
That hits, yeah.
8 points, 24 for 8 more.
And
And
the
misses
second,
with
the second,
index.
well, yeah. So the
Okay.
two first attacks destroy that one.
Okay, and she misses with the Tandax on the other
Alright.
shadow.
All right, I destroyed the one that had the token, but the turn. So, but it's fine. I know what it was. Okay, that was Esmeralda's turn. It is now your turn, Shadow.
Okay. I am going to give myself guidance and then try and do an athletics check on the door.
Go for it.
All right. So this is going to be with a +4.
Plus-
Well, plus D4. You roll a
Oh,
roll a
plus
D4.
okay.
Yeah.
So that means
So that might do it.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. You are. It is magically held shut, but you are able to force it open.
boom, and I come into the room
Yes!
Yay!
and I stand next to Rakto.
Better get this party started. All right. Okay, so that was your turn, Honor.
Alright. Let's see. Blood Spear to the shadow in front of me, but it misses.
Okay.
And Anubis is not close enough to get an opportunity attack.
Right.
Coordinated attack, yeah.
Coordinated attack, yeah.
Okay, Rockjaw, you're up.
Not seeing Strahd on the other side of the door has kind of ruined his day. I'm going to move over there. Go to these other ones. And reckless attack on that one.
Okay.
Mace goes swing.
That hits.
17.
It only had 1 hit point, so I think you destroyed that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Still my son Strahd.
Yeah.
There's only just the one left in the room.
Yeah.
And then we can go.
Yeah, that can be a problem. All right, well, he'll attempt to swing like that one then. Half-heartedly. 31.
Half-hearted crit.
Yeah.
I want to know how much damage that is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
6, 27.
27 points.
That is a blammo repeat. Kablam.
And
that one is destroyed.
I think I have a little more movement left. So I'm going to move, running back towards the door where we saw Strahd go through.
Okay.
Probably
I think
still.
the remaining commoner is just standing there kind of gibbering a little bit. He looks like he's maybe actually just about to just start screaming.
This is what you signed up for.
All right. Next.
Is Strahd.
Yeah.
Zia points to the door that the shadow just came through and says, "The way out is that way."
Incidentally, the door rattles again as you're like standing there looking at it. It slams shut again.
Pavel says, but Strahd is that way, and we've hurt him.
How long does that sunlight last?
10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes of this.
Yeah. I think that once he got out of the sunlight, he went through the wall.
Likely.
Very, very surprised if he were not.
So are these double doors closed again then too?
Yeah,
They
well,
should be
they
open.
had been opened by Pavel the last round, but they just slammed closed again.
Oh, they closed as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just, again...
Yeah.
And so it is Pavel's turn now.
Do we want to open these doors? Do we want to open different doors? There is a young lady on the other side of this.
I say we go that way, and Zia points to the south door.
Does everyone agree?
For lack of anything else better to do.
So then, Pavel's gonna open this door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuck just like the others, but he can.
Oh, I
try.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
nope,
bad.
that one's not going to do it. I think he.
Okay, maybe not.
I think he. It's kind of one of those embarrassing things, like where he goes to open it and it's stuck, and he's just literally unprepared for it to be stuck, and so he just like his hand just slides off the doorknob, and just kind of like, it's a little bit embarrassing.
Do we have to go through everyone, or should we just have Rockjaw open it?
Yes.
All right,
Rockjaw
so
with some
I would say
assistance.
since you're not like in pursuit right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we're no longer in an initiative.
Yeah. And since we're coming up hard on 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
Rockjaw? Yeah, maybe we should pause here and resume. Like, this does seem like a good stopping place.
Okay.
either that or go through the door and have a stopping place.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah. We go through the door, we'll be rolling initiative again.
It's possible.
So
Right.
we're calling it then? Or
Yeah. Unless you guys are just dying to see what's on the other side of the door.
No, let's
Oh.
save that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
fine
say
with it.
dying.
All right. So
We live to see another.
I am
Another
really,
game.
I'm really proud and kind of pleased with you guys. First of all, that you managed to save everybody, and I was not going easy on you at all. That's just how it worked.
No,
It just-
especially when you say "damn it" after failing a roll to kill us.
Well, I'm just especially thinking back on how sometimes everything comes down to these clutch rolls, and just the fact that Pavel rolled a 20 on a death saving throw to make himself conscious again, and then able to heal Zia.
Yeah, and save his ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise it's, I think, very likely that
But
all three of them.
all of that would have been pointless without Rockjaw hulking out and
Yeah,
jumping
and carrying
down.
Yes.
That was pretty great.
MVP.
Uh-huh.
Definitely the MVP,
MVP.
moment of the, I mean, that could be the MVP moment of the campaign if we don't get another one.
So,
But definitely the session.
yeah,
That
and
goes on the highlight reel.
for sure, for sure. That whole fight, I mean, that just like not even this session, but just this session, but the whole last session too is just
Yeah.
an amazing fight. And like this time, you know,
I didn't do much in the last fight, so I got to make up for it in this one.
well, you know, and you fell down a hole.
Yeah, and then climbed the stairs.
But yeah, but like, and
It
this
happens
time,
to the
like,
best of us.
this was the very first time for you guys. You officially forced Strahd to flee from you.
Yep.
Yep.
And
He
we are
doesn't
going
like
to be.
that.
Yeah, for your own planning purposes, we are going to be making all haste for the catacombs. We ideally want to get there within that 10 minutes. So for your own planning,
I don't-
that's
Yeah, I don't know that we'll be able to, since we're in kind of uncharted territory.
well. There's a known staircase nearby,
Okay.
which I'm
Well,
pretty
that's
sure
what
actually
we
leads
do.
in the direction we want to go.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can actually get in there.
Want to.
So yeah, and you know, again, there's everything is pros and cons, right? Because
Yeah.
there's the idea you don't want to give up the sunlight for sure. That makes sense that you don't. You're also going to be rushing headlong through Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah. Well, that's what Z is going to want to do.
All right. So we'll find out what happens. Is everybody able to do next week?
I ought to.
I should be able to.
Did you say yes, Mark?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I might. It's a like 60 to 80% yes.
Okay. Hopefully. Okay. And so we know Tim won't be able to make it. So, but how exciting, everybody! We're getting there. We're getting to it. All right. So, but in the meantime, thank you everyone who is watching in the chat, everyone who watches or listens any other way, and we'll be back next week for more Curse of Strahd.